Hi, it's Maxine, Kaye, and yoga from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, and we're so happy to connect with you again. So many ways to remember to be with each other. It's lovely. This little girl has been very frisky tonight. She knows about something I want to talk with you about. It is the law of circulation, and that's one of the most important laws that we learn about in our metaphysical teaching. As Lao Tzu said over 6,000 years ago, everything is healthy that flows with the universe. And of course, conversely, whatever does not flow is not so healthy. So we want to align ourselves with that beautiful flow. Here in this time, 6 months about, being very much at home, a lot of us, I've noticed that many people have decided to use the time for cleaning out closets and organizing things, releasing things that no longer serve them, and it's a beautiful thing to stay in the flow. I learned as a very young girl how sweet it was to experience the law of circulation in my personal closet. When I was living in LA, when I was still in my single digits, I had and still have a wonderful cousin in New York who is 6 months older than I, 6 years older than I. And June's mother used to pack up the clothes she had outgrown and send them to me. And it was like Christmas. Every time one of those packages arrived, oh, it was so wonderful. The clothes were lovely and they fit me well. And it was very, very funny. Many years later, when, okay, let's see if this one, you want to sit still? Good, that'll be good. Or not. When I met my beloved cousin June, many years later when we were grown up, she's a little bitty thing, and I looked at her and I said, Cousin June, I used to wear your clothes. It's a very wonderful thing to share with others that with which we find that it is no longer useful to us, and it certainly can be useful to someone else. Okay, now you want to circulate. All right, she says, I've been here long enough. I'm into the law of circulation, huh? So this is true of items. It's true of feelings. It's important that we circulate our feelings as well. My teacher, Barney, Earl D. Barnum, taught us that it was a very good idea to consider our emotions rather than stuffing them down or spewing them out. Consider them like an irrigation process where you simply allow the feelings and emotions to flow and not stop them up and not stop them up till the time comes they explode. So it's a lovely thing to keep our feelings and our thoughts in alignment with this beautiful circulation. That would also mean that we'd be taking a look at the thoughts that don't serve us anymore, the ones that were just too narrow, the ones that were limiting, and realize that we could recirculate those too and actually allow them to be transformed into something more true, because limitation, lack, are not qualities of the divine. They're not qualities of us, because we're made out of the divine. And so what is true is that we live in an abundant universe, and when we live in the flow of opulence, of affluence, don't you love that word affluence? That's also fluent, it's moving, it's in the flow. So whether it's about keeping our thoughts flowing, our emotions flowing, our possessions flowing, it's a very healthy thing to think in terms of this beautiful divine circulation and align ourselves with it physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, in every way we can imagine. We want to be in alignment with the law of circulation and let ourselves release that which no longer serves us and receive something even greater. God is good all the time. And this is just one wonderful way that this divine presence shows up in our lives. So let's celebrate it and appreciate it. Okay, tomorrow Reverend Mike will be sharing a love note with you. That's the next day then is Saturday, and that's the Signs of Mind book study. You don't want to miss it. It's a beautiful opportunity to go deeply into this beautiful textbook. We call it a textbook now because we use it in most classes that we teach in Signs of Mind. And Reverend Mike's doing a great job. So get in touch with us if you'd like to participate. You can come one time or you can come each Saturday. It doesn't matter. We love it when you're with us in so many different ways. Then on Sunday, of course, we have our live stream, and that's at 10:30 on Sunday mornings, and that's Eastern Daylight Time. And we love having you with us. Just go to our website, csfbuilder.org, and you'll find the link there where you can get right on and watch and listen. And you can also check out the archived love streams for previous Sundays and the archived love notes from Reverend Mike and me. They're all right there. Use the same button to access them. Then there's another opportunity on that website to make a contribution. Thank you so much for continuing to support our center, the message that we have for the world. It's essential right now, and your participation is extremely important. You are a partner in this divine activity, and we're thankful for that. So for now, Yoga who's circulating around the living room right now, and all of us who are living in alignment with this beautiful law, we're grateful to continue to be together in every imaginable way until we're once again together again in person. So good night, God bless, and we'll see you soon.